Kristen? Assistant Soup?
Yep. Good evening. I'd like to provide some financial information for the month of August. This represents 16.7% of the fiscal year. My report begins on board book page 18. If you want to go to the next page, Marianne. Thank you. The total operating revenue for the month was $5,800,953, with 88% coming from real estate taxes and CPPRT, 5% coming from student fees and combination of summer camps, and then 3% coming from evidence-based funding, which is our state funding. The total operating expenditures for the month were $1,725,347, with 86% towards salary and benefits, and 7% towards operation and maintenance supplies and services, and 3% towards building level supplies. On board book page 20, this is a summary of revenue, which shows the district has received 35% of our budgeted revenue for this year. This amount is down from 3% last fiscal year. It's also to note the comparison on the revenue side isn't equal either, because we've also decreased our budgeted revenues for this year as well. So it's, that 3% is significant. The next page, board book page 21, the summary of expenditures shows that the district has spent 19% of the budgeted expenditures for the year. This is also down compared to this time last fiscal year, which was at 23%. And part of the reason for this is due to the delay in paying stipends. Typically, we would start stipends in August, and we did not do that this year as we were working on the MOU. So that certainly is a cost, as well as a decreased cost in athletics. Normally, we would have football games, and we would have table workers for various events and things of that nature. And so that's a decrease, as well as, transportation cost and official costs. So all of that didn't occur in August. As well as a delay in receiving a lot of our special education tuition invoices. It usually it's taken a while this year to get up and running and receiving those. So I think that's why there's a discrepancy. I think it'll be closer when we look at how things shook out in September. And then, as always, I've included the statement of revenue and expenditures for the month, as well as the student activity account summary for the month of August. As you look at that in your leisure, just remember that negative account balances on that report represent positive fund balances, so it's the opposite. Initially there were 2 additional reports. I had to pull the 2019-20 certified staff compensation report, as the salaries had included the teachers' 9% contributions to TRS. So I'm in the process of correcting that, because that should not be included. And then I'll post that by the October 1st deadline and share that out with the board again. There was a question submitted. This report only includes the teacher's base salary. There is no place for stipends on this report. So that's their base salary, as well as the other benefits are insurance benefits.
So to clarify, this is the format the state requires?
Yes, correct.
Okay, because I think there's the stipend and additional funding would be a nice side-by-side column, as would accrued time off. I mean, as we talk about returning to work and people needing to leverage their sick time, I know you've got the earned time off column, but not the aggregate.
Yes, so in the past, we've always posted on our website the EIS report. Mm-hmm. If the board is interested in including additional information moving forward, those are pieces of information that I could certainly include. We do not report that on the EIS report to the state.
Okay. Yeah, I'm not sure it needs to be a public document. I think I'd just like to see it.
Okay.
Otherwise.